And within that unit of one man and one woman, there is the possibility of life.
If you are someone like me whose job is to browse through the internet and fish out some things that it's worth sharing and I believe people ought to know about, then you must have seen this video by Michael Knowles where he lectured us on who is supposed to be married and who isn't supposed to be married, or better still, who should get married and who shouldn't get married. So, watch the video first.
Why does this matter? A lot of conservatives write in, they say, Michael, I'm with you on a lot of things, but I just don't care about this marriage stuff. If the gays want to get married and be as miserable as the rest of us, who cares? That's fine by me. And haha, yes, I know, we all tell that joke. It's a little bit glib, but I get it. It's a kind of funny barb. However, it obviously matters. It obviously matters because marriage is the fundamental political institution. It's the building block of all of politics. The libs think and want for the building block of politics to just be the individual, because it's much easier to dominate individuals when they're atomized and broken up from intermediating institutions, most notably the family. The conservatives understand that the family is key, and the family is not just some socially constructed institution where we can say, okay, we're going to make a polycule with 3 girls and 2 guys and a goat, and that's going to be the new definition of a family. No, marriage is not socially constructed. There are social aspects to it, and intellectualized and ritualized aspects to it, but it is a natural institution, as Aristotle observed, as St. Thomas Aquinas observed, as smart people throughout all of human history have observed, because man is naturally a pairing being. We are drawn to the complementarity of the sexes, and by the complementarity of the sexes, and within that unit of one man and one woman, there is the possibility of life, and marriage is instituted for the good of the spouses and the sake of the generation and the education of children.
When I see videos like this, or when I hear people saying stuff like this, it really gets me so angry because they think that things should be in this way, that things should never evolve or change. But I do believe that everything changes with time. As time goes on, things ought to change with it. And who have you ever seen change something that favors him or her? When a particular system or when a particular regime is in favor of somebody, that particular person will never thought of changing anything. Why should they? Why should anyone change it? You heard him say that marriage should be for a woman and a man. But not just one woman, one man, because in Africa, we have marriages of one man and 2 or more wives. And even in some Asian countries, we have marriages between men and one woman. So, marriage is a union between people who love and care for each other. And I do not think that marriage should be reserved for a particular set of people. If people want to get married, if people are happy to get married, no matter their sexual orientation, they should. They should get married if they want to. So his own point of thinking that marriage is a sacred bond between a man and a woman is totally out of place, because I think we've evolved past that. We've moved past that. We cannot keep saying that marriage is just for one man and one woman. We cannot keep on saying that. Marriage is for people who love each other, who are willing to tolerate each other. And there is this point that I find very, very funny, if I may put it that way. How will someone getting married or not getting married affect your life? If you are a married person or a single person, how would other people getting married or not getting married affect you? That's a question I have always been asking. Because sometimes people are too quick to judge. People overthink things and they kind of believe or they go with the impression that if they allow other people to live their lives the way they want, it will affect their own lives. Which sometimes that might not necessarily be the case. Because I have never heard of a couple whose marriage fell apart because as same-sex people got married. I have never heard of a family who were destroyed because a same-sex people or a same-sex couple got married. So all this talk about this or that or this, I think is just we people trying to make sure that the privilege that we have, others do not benefit from. And that is why people like Michael will insist that same-sex people shouldn't be allowed to get married because in his own mind, in his own head, marriage must be between a man and a woman, period. According to him, that is how it is supposed to be, and no one has to change it. Yeah, no one has to change it. But be mindful. Remember, even if they do get married, even if the authorities allow them to get married or not, it won't affect your life. Nothing in your life will change. You will never hear your wife saying, now I know why we are not in love anymore. It's because the government allowed same-sex people to get married. Or your child would never say, now I understand why I cannot get a job. It's because the government allowed a same-sex couple to get married. You never hear that. So people should calm down. Okay, people should calm down and let others live their life the way they want. But to you guys out there, what is your take about this whole issue? Do you think that what Michael Knowles said was right? Let us know in the comment section below because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you in the next one.